All right, I'm going to try to do what I've been trying to inspire you to do, which is improvise on a salad. And I'm going to make this salad with grilled asparagus and grilled salmon. And I have a few different things around here we're going to try to put it together with, okay? But first, let's start out with how to grill the salmon and the asparagus and get that done and up here. Then we'll do a building and an assembly of the salad that I have in mind, okay? So I'm going to start by putting a little bit of salt and pepper on the salmon. I got a hot grill here right behind me. Now, salmon is a really fatty fish, and when you have a really hot grill, typically you don't have to oil it. I'm going to put a little bit of oil on it anyway because I don't want it sticking on us in this video, okay? And I also didn't make the grill really, really hot, which is what I normally do when I'm doing this, okay? All right, so let's get the salmon on the grill. And while the salmon is in the process of cooking, we're going to cook the asparagus. And I'm going to show you a neat trick for taking your blanched, peeled, trimmed asparagus and how to mark it on the grill without killing it and losing all the green color and or overcooking it, okay? So we're going to put a little bit of olive oil on the asparagus. We're going to put some salt and pepper on it, which already is going to make it taste good. Now, I'm going to put all the asparagus on the grill in one spot here, like that. Make sure it's all flat. Okay, so we're not going to be bothering to turn each individual one. I'm just going to roll them with my hand after they're kind of charred on the one side to get them all to the other side. This way I don't have to keep the asparagus on the grill for a lengthy period of time, playing around with them with a pair of tongs, okay? So let's move the salmon. See, I got some grill marks on there. Let's switch it around a little bit so we can get the lattice crisscross effect on the salmon at the same time. All right, so now this asparagus has got a little mark on it. I'm just going to push it with my hand. That side of the asparagus was still cold, see? Now I got the grill marks facing up that wore down. And now I'm going to take the asparagus off. That's marked enough for a salad. One scoop, they're gone. So they're not hanging around on the grill any more than they need to be. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to turn these over. And we're going to let these cook. I'm going to time-elapse the balance of the production of this particular salad with you. And I'm going to be back when this salmon is cooked. And then we're going to complete the assembly right here. Be right back right now. Okay, the completion, continuation. I got grilled salmon here. That's done. And now we're going to play improv here a little bit, okay? So I have a few different ingredients out here that are going to help make this salad all come together. The first thing I'm going to do with my lettuces, which I have Boston lettuce, romaine, frisee, and Belgian endive. I'm going to put a little bit of sweet soy on here. This isn't per se an Asian salad, but it may have a little Asian touch right there in that part of it. A little bit of olive oil there. I'm going to put a little bit of pepper and a little bit of salt on that, okay? Now, let's do this here. Let's cut the grilled asparagus up on angles, all the tips off in one piece. Oh, one more thing I wanted to do to this salad before we start building the food on top of it was I wanted to squeeze some fresh orange on it. So this is a little bit of quasi-orange dressing with the soy. This soy does have sesame in it, of course. So this might be a little bit of an orange sesame type touch to the whole thing. All right, so there's your fresh squeezed orange juice on it. Now, I'm going to put the asparagus. What do we want to do? I told you I'm improvising this salad. So, and I'm not kidding you. That's exactly what I'm doing. I think we can leave the asparagus exactly the way it is. It's got seasoning on it now. Let's put a little pile of the asparagus in the middle, making sure we get one of those tips at least up on the top, okay? And let's flake the salmon. The salmon, see how the salmon is cooked? It's cooked perfect. We're just going to flake it onto the salad in little pieces like this. Again, the asparagus and the salmon should be, don't have to be, but they should be a little bit warm. Okay, so there's the salmon. Now, I'm going to want to put a little bit of Salmon Gravlax on this salad. Put some small pieces. This is the cured Gravlax that I showed you how to make in this class. Let's just put a little bit of that on here for garnish. Another dimension of eating the salad. Okay? Gravlax is good. Now we're going to do some Julianne Apple, which I love on salads. Cut a sixth of the apple off. Real question is, where do I want to put it on the salad? I would say, let's cut the julienne in half so the pieces aren't so big. I don't want them dwarfing the asparagus. This way I can put a little bit of the apple right on the top of the salad without hiding all of the asparagus. Okay? Now, the tomato. We're going to do some wedges on the tomato. Got a nice looking tomato here. Vine ripened. Let's just put them in one little spot over here. Okay. And the salad needs a tiny bit of onion. Not much. Like a couple of threads of onion, you see, is all I put on there. And I have some chopped hard-boiled egg here. Let's save that for last. I have some regular French mustard vinaigrette here in a bowl at the consistency at which I showed you in a previous lesson in this salad class how to make. I'm going to thin this out because I want to drizzle this. I don't want to coat this with a bunch of dressing. So I'm going to thin this out with some olive oil. So what I'm showing you is I'm showing you our French mustard dressing recipe that I taught you how to make in this class, and I'm changing it now to accommodate this salad. I don't want a heavy mustard dressing all over this salad. It's still too heavy for me. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a little bit of cold water in it, because I think if I keep adding oil, it'll just stay thick. So now I literally watered down the vinaigrette. That's better. That's better. So you see, I'm making the accommodation that's necessary to end up with the look and feel that I want in the salad. See? So now we're going to put a little bit of this on some of the salmon. And it's probably enough. I got olive oil, orange juice, and sweet soy below all of this. The asparagus itself is seasoned with olive oil, salt, and pepper, which is enough. It's got a little apple there. Let's put a little bit of this dressing here. And what else can we do to this salad to make it fun? How about a few little threads of julienne mango by themselves? What you're seeing is how we go about making salads in a restaurant or at your house, in your case. And I think that's great. This is exactly how you might want to go about doing it too. Don't have a fixed idea on it, but have some ingredients laying around that you want to play with. And you may choose not to use the ones you decided to lay around and use something else. But a little bit of chopped hard-boiled egg. Not much at all here, see? A little bit of chopped parsley, not much. And the only thing I can think of left for this salad, besides cleaning up my plate, is this asparagus, which was the trim from the grilled asparagus that wasn't grilled. Might be kind of fun to put a couple pieces of that on there. This is a pretty sexy little salad now, if I do say so myself, which is rare for me. I normally don't say my food is good. I kind of leave that job for other people. So, is that enough? I think that's enough. I like this salad. What do you think? Grilled asparagus and salmon salad improv. That's what this is. Now you make yours the way you want to, and just think about it the way I was trying to transmit to you to think about it, okay? Good luck with this one. Have fun.